Okay, guys, it's currently day 10 of the series, but I'm recording day 9. So, yesterday I had a really bad day and then I ended up feeling really bad at night when I was supposed to record this video. So, I ended up going to sleep really early, but now it's morning and I'm recording. I think it's like, let me check, January 15th. So, I'm recording January 15th, trading day. We'll keep it short and simple. For today, we're gonna recap and then we're gonna go over the results. I don't have any trading record because I forgot to record my session trading, and I can't go back on my trades starting the next day. So coming into the day, we're super bullish, and I'm kind of looking for this 26,405 level to get swept on NQ and on ES. I really didn't care where ES went. ES probably wouldn't have went to all-time high, so I didn't really care. I just wanted to look for this level. However, at open, however, you can see overnight how we had this big giant move up. So this was like yesterday or Wednesday's PM session drop, or this is yesterday's like AM session. It dropped, and then during PM, it ran back up and continued overnight. So then when we went into the day, before I even started trading, before market even opened, in my mind I was saying I can expect two things. One of two things are going to happen. We're going to open and we're going to do a fat retracement down, or we're going to open and chop, and then we're going to run up. Okay, and what do we get? We get chop and a rundown, but mostly chop. Like, look at this session right here. I know it's kind of messy, so let me turn this off. Literally at open, we dump to this internal low, and this is what I wanted. This was the low hanging fruit, but there was not really a setup to get to here, right? You would have to drop down onto like the 15-30 second time frame and take this fair value gap all the way up here like instantly when market opened, and that's something I just don't do. So we take that. ES still lagging behind. Then we dump down further, and then once we get this dump down into like this level at like 855, I'm looking for these lows. Okay, I'm looking for these lows down here. There's a low here, and this is also a 1 hour gap. So I'm looking for this all the way down here. And you can see we end up never getting it. But what I fail to realize is when we go in the 4 hour, there's a 4 hour gap on this sell side liquidity line. So we technically have already tapped into the 4 hour, so we don't need to go down into the 1 hour, right? And at the same time, we also sweep on ES coming down here. But yeah, so I had a bullish bias, and then I switched it over to bearish. I got chopped up literally like in all of this, even though my bias was right that we were going to drop down, right? Because I was looking for the entire time, all morning, I was looking for a market maker sell model. I was looking for this sell model to get finished, right? Because we have accumulation here, clear manipulation, or we have like clear distribution up, and then we manipulate here, and I want to see us go lower into this. However, it wasn't very clean when this took out this internal low and then reversed back up for this buy side, and then started doing this chop all the way down. So yeah, I ended up being chopped there. Funded account gone. I was up $1,200. Again, so this is a bad habit that I have. Once again, that I need to mention. I'm green 2 days, up $1,200, right? If I flip the next 3 days for $100 a day, I could have taken my payout. And what happens? I blow it. That's how many accounts is this now? Like 6 or 7 funded accounts that I've gone to 2 or 3 days green and then blown it on the next day. So I don't know if that's a new rule I should implement or what. Like, I'm thinking the rule should be like, if I'm already up $1,000 for the week, like call it for the rest of the week. Like, just end it there, because I'm gonna get greedy and try to make more to get to like 2,000 or 3,000 by the end of the week, and that's just not feasible in the long run, especially if you have a 2,000 drawdown and you're trying to turn it into like 100% or 200% ROI in a single week, that's not that's not very realistic. So maybe that's something I should implement. But something I know I should implement is that if I wake up in the morning and I check my phone, I go on TradingView and I see overnight has ran up this much, right? I need to take either the entire day off or take New York AM session off, because look what happens if we keep going over here, right? We see ES making new highs, making higher highs, while NQ is kind of making higher highs, but it's failing to displace above opening like the AM high, and we end up getting a dump down right here, and into PM session we open and we absolutely obliterate this market maker sell model that I was looking for, which is really unfortunate. Price action was not very clean. Like you can see, this is on the 5-minute. Look how this looks on the 5-minute. Okay, like if you were taking this 5-minute unicorn long, like it took out sell side, tapped in the 4-hour, displaced higher, like CISD 5-minute fair value gap, taps into it. Look where this would have gotten you, and you're targeting like 2405. Yeah, literally, what is this? You see what I mean? We're making like the McDonald's pattern over here on ES. So I want to blame myself, right, for trading this. It's no one else to blame but myself for clicking the buttons. But at the same time, price action just was not good today. I think a lot of people can agree with that, but it was definitely my fault for trading. I should have taken. I was up like $100 at open, right? So I could have flipped today and just not traded, but I got greedy. I won like $200 more or $300 more or whatever, and I took a loss and then try to make that loss back. From after I tried to make that loss back and I lost, I should have just gone off there. And you know, that's also another habit that I'm still working on, like getting off, like quitting while you're ahead, but like in terms of just a trading day. So if I'm already taking like 2 losses, I should just call it from there, and then I can make it back another day, right? Because I'm doing 2R. If I take 2 losses and I take 1 win, I'd be back to where I started. So that's what I should have done. So yeah, look at this PM session play out. I mean, absolutely dumping. And then we don't even get this London low right here. So yeah, and then after I blew my funded account, I bought an eval because I was like, damn, like it's not that I need to buy another eval, but it's that like if I just don't buy an eval, I'm gonna end up buying one the next day anyway, right? So I want to try to get like my $1,500 today so I can pass the next day. And I blew the account. This is the repeat of last week. I blew the account, I reset it, and then I blew that, still getting chopped up like up here or like in here somewhere. And then I reset it again, and then I took the morning off. I came back during lunch and I caught this move down, but it wasn't enough to pass. So then I tried to continue a short down to these equal lows, and this retracement up here for like 30 minutes cooked my account. And then for whatever reason, yesterday, I tried to, so initially before I bought my eval, I tried to buy one, right? And for whatever reason, my fund of futures said my session wasn't active. So I like had to refresh or go back to like my stats page and then go back through the purchasing process, and then I purchased one and then it worked, and then it happened again, right? But for whatever reason, my fund of futures recorded the transaction of me doing it, but never processed the payment. So it was on the website, it just said I had a processing payment on a specific account, but I didn't have the account. And then later at like, it was like either 9 or 10 o'clock at night, they just charged me for 2 more accounts. Like I thought those accounts, I didn't intend on purchasing those, so they charged me for 2 more accounts. So now into today, this is into day 10, which is gonna be the next video. I'm not sure if I should refund one of the accounts or should I just try to trade both. Like, so anyways, thanks for watching. It's kind of been a hectic 2 weeks, but hopefully I can turn it around in the next 20 days of this series.